I had a pretty awkward North Dakota once. Be me. Be pizza delivery driver. 7 p.m.-ish. Deliver pizza to this pretty nice house. Knock on door, hear dog barking. Man, mid-30s, opens door, dog behind him barking at me. That will be $16.37, sir. Gives me money. Getting change out. Dog bites me, makes me drop change. Give dog a little kick, so it leaves me alone. Man lunges at me and grabs arm. Pull out P3 at. Dose, let go of arm. Shoot him 3 times in chest. Wife comes to hall and starts screaming and runs to phone. Shoot at her 3 times and hit her once in the back. She's on the ground bleeding and screaming. Walk over and double tap her in head. Hit her once and dry fire second time cause the P3 AT dose and have a slide stop. Walk out. Dog finally shut the fuck up. Take pizza and throw it in a dumpster a couple of blocks from the store. Get back to store, tell coworkers the blood is pizza sauce. Pretty good night after that, make like $40 in tips for a 5-hour shift. Phoenix, 2013. Be me. Play lots of Area 51 arcade game. Play AVP at home. One day at Walmart, see pick. Holishit. Unrealvis. Go full begging mode. Get it. Have to buy more ooze. Fuck. Uncle sees my predicament. Says he can make some. Fucking sweet. He goes away, comes back with a baby food jar of ooze. Blast all the kids in the face. Get banned from using it. My uncle was a pretty cool guy, unfortunately he got caught with CP and got 10 years for it, and my dad told my mom that he'd kill him if he came back. Be me. 7 years old. Dad hands me a break action .410 and tells me to shoot a tree. I shoot the tree, no problem. Recoil scared me, but I wanted to seem cool so I acted like it didn't. Dad sets up a bucket as I fumble with the gun and figure out how to reload it. Pop that bitch open, shell goes flying. Feel like Duke Nukem or some shit, fucking badass. Load another shell in and click it closed real quick. Ready gun cause I'm feeling badass ig. Dad wasn't fully back from setting the bucket up, but I was ready. Bam. Dad's arm draws up like that one special ed kid. Ofic.jpg. TLDR, I peppered my dad pretty good as a kid, and he still had some pellets in his arm when he passed. How do you blow the engine of a car like that? As local law enforcement does not have the capacity or desire to respond to the variety of "hey, some random meth head is trying to kill a car, fuck a cow, kill someone who looked at him funny" in the midst of the high desert calls that come in. Shit, I've got a story about this. Be me. Last November. Just got out of the 2-week COVID quarantine, going very stir crazy. Throw my shit in the back of my van and book it to the SLV for a few nights of camping. Find a nice BLM road below Blanca Peak, sort of close to Alamosa, to park off of. Around 1 a.m. I hear knocking on my window and wake up instantly, adrenaline pumping. As I'm ripping my sleeping bag off me, I'm thinking there's a meth head trying to get in. Get out of sleeping bag in world record time, 1 sec, and the first thing I notice, the car is flooded with LED light. There's 2 Alamosa PD squad cars parked behind the van and an officer shining his light in and knocking. I crawl over and roll down the window. He says something like, "Hey, we've received reports that someone is going around knocking on windows. That isn't you, is it?" "No, and I haven't heard any knocking." "Okay, have a nice nap," and the 2 officers leave. I sat there a while trying to figure out what happened and why the cops showed up so far away from anything. The only other people were in a pickup with a topper camper about a mile down the road, so my best guess is they called the cops because they heard the wind pushing something around. Thoughts? Pic is of Blanca Peak the morning after. Pretty damn beautiful. Tell us about your biggest gun-related fuck-up and be roasted for it. I'll start. Be me. 11. Go over to friend's house. He's got a new BB gun laying around, and I ask if I can shoot it. Sure. Never handled any realistic weapon before. I see there's a switch called safety. Well, I do want to be safe, so I should probably turn on the safety feature. Trigger really hard to pull for some reason, keep pulling. Snap. There goes his BB gun. Be me. Tradesman in the south. Coworker I was riding with all day gets COVID and is visibly sick in the car. Next day found out he has COVID. Don't give a shit because my family history has survived Spanish flu and Black Plague, so you bet some manla chink flu. Ain't gon' do shit. Next day get a call. Safety fag anon nigger anon got COVID and we need you to get tested. Me. Fuck no click. Benefits of being in a union. Be me. Osfag. At arms fair. See two obese dudes in full SS uniforms, swastikas and all. Greasy as fuck and out of breath just walking around the tables. They end up going to the booth that sells decommissioned WW2 guns. They both put 3 rifles each then leave. If those guys weren't K then I don't know who is.